During our time in New York City, before we started to film this documentary, a knock at the door, followed by a soft voice, led to a terror that we will never forget. It was Christmas Day. As we came to the door expecting family members, a group of Middle Eastern individuals forced their way in, armed with handguns, making violent threats. All wearing rubber gloves, obviously trained professionals. One of them turned on our computer and hooked up a small black box to the modem as he went online. After they wrecked the place and stole our passports, identification, documents, and family photos, they told us not to bother reporting the incident to the police. They paid the police to act like it never happened. When the incident was ignored by local authorities, we reported it to the FBI, the Department of Defense, and the National Security Agency. After we explained the incident, we told them that these people had relatives working at the airport, helping people get into the country with false identities. We adamantly told them that we believed they were involved in a terrorist plot to attack New York City, and that they intended to use the numbers 911 in some way.
Nobody will believe us.
Just before the turn of the millennium, with a small film crew in Lower Manhattan, we made a fateful prediction for the future. We depicted a disaster would level the World Trade Center. A haunting premonition. A glimpse.
Everything's gonna be okay. Just relax.
That's my hope. But I'm not gonna fly in an airplane just in case.
Planes crashing right out of the sky.
Isn't that what he said it would hit? Right up there? There's another one headed towards Manhattan.
This ground here is pretty hard, you know, people jumping off buildings.
Buildings are gonna fall and everything's gonna blow up.
The whole area around it, it's rubble. Look, all the buildings in this whole area are destroyed.
2 years later, on September 11th,
American Flight 11 approaches New York City. 8:45, engines screaming. The 767 tips over into a dive and hits the North Tower of the World Trade Center. 10 minutes later, air traffic control loses contact with American Flight 77. It's flying below radar. 9:03, passengers on United 175 can see the World Trade Center burning as the 767 speeds towards Lower Manhattan.